2020 has produced a year unlike any other. Amid the pandemic turmoil of the past few months, the Howard Bishop family was devastated on May the 4th to learn of the passing of Joey Spires, a teacher at Howard Bishop for over 30 years. Joey Spires was a force of nature. Every ounce of her being reeked with positivity. Joey was one of life's cheerleaders. She had a larger-than-life, uplifting personality that filled every room she ever entered. Joey Spires always went out of her way to spread cheer and to make other people feel better about themselves. During my 19 years at Howard Bishop, Joey regularly showered my mailbox with countless holiday cards along with notes wishing me a good summer and messages welcoming me back when the school started in the fall. Her kindness and thoughtfulness were legendary. There's an old story about the devil holding a yard sale. He had laid out all of his tools that he used to win over the hearts and minds of people: greed, anger, deception, jealousy, and many others. Among his sale items was a well-worn tool that surprisingly was marked with the highest price. That tool was discouragement. When asked why it cost so much, the devil replied that this tool was special. When nothing else could bring a person over to the dark side, discouragement was his go-to tool of choice. Well, Joey Spires' superpower was like kryptonite to the devil's favorite tool. Her positive attitude, her hearty laugh, her cheerfulness, and her thoughtfulness were the perfect antidote for discouragement. You couldn't help but feel better about everything and everybody after you got the Joey Spires treatment. Joey was a treasure, a jewel, a one of a kind. Those of us who know her best, her family, her friends, her students, and her professional colleagues, were forever blessed by her presence. Her sweet spirit and positive attitude enriched all of our lives. Joey Spires' passing created a void at Howard Bishop Middle School that will be very difficult to fill. Those of us who knew her are forever grateful to have had Joey Spires in our life. The 8th grade class of 2020 salutes the memory of Joey Spires.
Good evening. Thanks to everyone for tuning into this program tonight. I'm Mike Gamble, principal at Howard Bishop Middle School, and I'm honored to be participating in my 10th 8th grade recognition ceremony this year. First of all, we need to give a special, huge thank you to Mrs. Lopez for being the driving force for putting all this together. It's hard to have our our recognition ceremony this evening, but she made it happen for us. Also, a very special thank you and farewell go to two amazing educators who are wrapping up their careers with us this year, Mrs. Beachy and Mr. Jose. It's really been an honor to work alongside and learn from the both of you, my 10 years here. Enjoy your retirement. It's very well deserved. Let's get on with the program then. Thank you.
Hello, Hawks. It's Clay Reddick, assistant principal. It's good to see you guys. You see, I have my pandemic hair and beard going. I'm enjoying it. I miss you guys a lot. It's interesting we have to celebrate the end of the year this way, but it's better than nothing. So, I'll miss you guys. Looking forward to next year at the swing school. Anyway, what we're here for is not about me. I'm not important. It's about the Pat Evans Award to two amazing students. They are Rylan Howard and Xavion Mason, you're all my favorites. They're favorites too. Just amazing kids, really deserve it a lot, and I'm very proud of them.
All right, hello Howard Bishop Hawks. Hey, one last time for the 8th grade class. 8th grade, if you can hear me, clap once. 8th grade, if you can hear me, clap twice. 8th grade, if you can hear me, clap 3 times. All right, this is Mr. Spear, and I'm excited to present the Eugene West Award for the Howard Bishop class of 2020. Eugene West was a former Howard Bishop student who was known for his humility, outstanding attitude, and graciousness to all people. Eugene was well liked by his classmates and trustworthy to his teachers. These characteristics are what we should all aspire to possess individually. The Eugene West Award recognizes students that exemplify the characteristics he possessed. His kindness, positive influence, dependability, and perseverance were all features of his personality. He was a student who went above and beyond. I am proud to present the Eugene West Award to 2 amazing students, Simone Donaldson and Abby Dagans. Congratulations, class of 2020, Howard Bishop Middle School.
Students who were retained in elementary school and demonstrated willingness to strive for academic and behavior excellence in 6th grade were selected by a committee of education professionals to participate in the accelerated program of the 2019-2020 school year. These students began working with a mentor during the 4th quarter of 6th grade to finish the school year as strong as possible. They attended school 4 days a week during the entire summer, where they worked to complete 7th grade math, reading, language arts, and science. This year, they were given a full 8th grade schedule plus 7th grade civics. They were required to participate in an after-school program where they received tutoring and help with their homework. These students have worked hard to complete 2 years of content area in 1 school year. It is with great pride that we present the students of the accelerated program.
Hey y'all, it's Mr. Tapley. Just wanted to give a quick shout out to the Student Leadership Council officers for this year. So to President Casey Singleton, Vice President Oiko Malafe, Secretary Brianna King, and Treasurer Mason Steinberg, thank you so much for all of your hard work this year. Good luck in high school, and as always, go Hawks.
Hello, Hawks. This is Mr. Rollins, this is Mr. John, this is Uncle John, this is Grandpa John. What a privilege this is to share with you on this momentous occasion. If it were possible at this time, everyone listening to this will receive a high five, a fist bump, a hug, a smile. Your class is special. Each one of you is unique. Yes, we might as well go ahead and get this out of the way right now. Each one of you is important. You all knew that was coming, right? Before we get too far along, will you all join in and celebrate a few people? Let's thank our principal, Mr. Gamble. Also, how about showing some love to all the teachers and staff for the amazing job that they're doing? We definitely have to thank our parents, our grandparents, our uncles and aunts, our siblings, our friends, and whoever the guardian is who's been there with you during this time. Go ahead and embrace them. Of course, we owe a special thank you to Mr. Carr, Mr. McCoy, and we must let Director Lopez know just how much we appreciate her. It was her vision and her unending support that played an immeasurable role in all of this. However, of all the people who contributed to this moment in your life, the star of this show, the person who deserves the most credit, the individual who is entitled to recognition is you. That's right, you. And we could not be more proud of you. Can we talk about it for a moment? Earlier this year, you acknowledged that you were Eagles. Yes, your mascot is a hawk, and in that you can take pride. However, you discovered that you have eagle DNA. You realize that you possess traits of royalty and majesty and supremacy. You understood that for you, your mode of travel was soaring. You accepted that you were destined to rule the airways. Yes, you are an eagle, and you lead the way for others to follow. Earlier this year, you embraced your value. You owned it. You accepted that some people will try to minimize your value. They will say or do things to try to ball you up, throw you down, step on you, and try to make you feel like you're less than dirt. But you decided that you will not allow anyone or anything to rob you of your value. Earlier this year, you resolved to take control of your attitude. You reminded yourself that it was your attitude more than anything else, more than your knowledge, more than how hard you worked, that would determine your success. You recalled that in order to have a healthy attitude, you needed to get activated. Remember when you picked up the concept that the world gives back to you exactly what you give to the world? That's when you decided to be enthusiastic and engaged with the world. You agreed to form airport relationships. You want to be someone that others were happy to see you come and sad to see you leave. You developed and maintained a winning attitude. Early this year, you embraced the golden rule. You valued treating others the way you wanted to be treated. You considered how your behavior impressed others because you came to understand that someone with whom you interact on a daily basis could be someone with whom your paths could cross in the future. You realize that someone today that you know may be the person in the future who could give you a job, who might build or sell you a home. They may be in a position to approve your application for a loan. Okay, and maybe, just maybe, end up being your spouse. You determined to make every interaction productive and healthy. There were at least two other skills acquired during the school year. One was the power of having goals and working to make sure you created and followed a plan to see your goals become a reality. You understood that by setting SMART goals, goals that were specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and had a time bound to them, was what you would do to put together a set of action steps that would literally separate you from nearly 96% of the other people in our country, because most people do not have written goals. And you learned that you must persist, that you must be determined and stick with your goals. You knew that you could not quit 3 feet from goal. For you, there was only one option: be purposeful and intentional in your pursuits. The final memory that you may want to recall was the discussion about excellence. During this discussion, we reviewed the steps that you could take to make the best decision. You agreed that when you had to make a decision, the choice you made would be one that you were proud of when you made it, but you also would be proud of that decision tomorrow, next month, next year, even 5 or 10 years from now. You decided that you would cultivate a lifestyle that will make you and others proud. That decision brings me back to the statement I referenced earlier. We're so very proud of you. The class of Hawks, the 2020 class, has learned the meaning of living large. So I leave you with the one thing I believe to be most appropriate. That is to remind you that today, tomorrow, and forever, you are important. God bless.
Congratulations, Hawks. Good luck in high school.
Congratulations, 8th grade students. I'm immensely proud of each and every one of you guys. You worked real hard and accomplished a lot of things this year. You guys have taught me a lot of lessons, and I hope I was able to do the same for you guys. Remember to be kind, be a good person, and to continue to work hard, and the sky is the limit for you guys. Be proud of yourself. This is a big accomplishment. I'm proud of you.
Hi, you made it. This is not the way we planned recognition or the end of your 8th grade year, but you've done it. If you can make it through the last couple months, you can do anything. So enjoy your summer, go off to high school, and do all the great things we know you can do. And make sure you come back and see us. Congratulations.
Hey guys, Miss Palmer here. I want to thank you all for your hard work this year. I had such a great year with you. I know it got a little weird there at the end, but I appreciate all your hard work and everything you did, and I know you're going to have a great summer and a great high school career. Bye guys!
Hey 8th graders, it's Dr. Thomas. I am so proud of you. You made it through your whole 8th grade year and now you're moving on to high school, and I cannot be more excited and happy for you. I would like to remind you that you have the power to make the world a better place. You have already made a huge positive impact on the world, and you can continue to do that. Remember to be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and I wish you the very, very best. All the best. Have a beautiful summer.
Class of 2020, congratulations. You have finished middle school. You were a pleasure to teach. I have missed you. Come back to visit anytime and have a great summer.
Great class of 2020. We loved being here with you this year and previous years, and we're very excited for your next chapter of your lives. Just think, you were part of the last class of 8th graders leaving this actual physical building. So as you move forward, please take a look at all of the documents that we have here and go through all of the steps. There's plenty of information here on this document about high school if you have any questions. And please feel free to reach out to those high schools as well.
Yeah, we really wish we could be celebrating the end of the year with you, but since we can't, we've provided a bunch of information online. So make sure you go through those steps, and if you have any questions, reach out to the high schools, and you can still reach out to us as well.
Go Hawks!
Good evening, 8th grade class. I will always remember you for the growth I have seen in you over the last 3 years. I will always be grateful for the way you humored me in our math quizzes competitions. I will always be inspired by your ability to meet tests and quizzes challenges we had for lunch in math and science class. Finally, your class improved the environment of the campus this year. Your ability to get along with and accept others was noticed and greatly appreciated. Never stop accepting others for who they are. Though your time in class was shortened due to COVID-19, you and your families endured. You adapted to completing packets or working online. Your parents became surrogate teachers. I commend you and your families for your strength and flexibility. May you always find that strength to adapt to any situation and the courage to conquer it. So to you, 8th grade class, I wish you the best of luck in your future.
Hola, clase de 2020. I've sure missed seeing you these last few weeks, and I enjoyed teaching you all year. And now you're ready to move on to high school. Bravo! So please remember, as you're continuing to make this world a better place, come back and visit us and be kind and humble as you move on up. I congratulate you. Les felicito. Y sean fuertes.
You did it. Now go forward and be the best that you can be.
Hi, 8th grade class of 2020, Miss Barris here. I wanted to wish you the very, very best of luck as you move on to high school. You guys have worked incredibly hard. I certainly know my band students have, but I know that all Howard Bishop Hawks work hard every day. And I know that this has been quite an exceptional year for us. Didn't quite go as planned. And I know that you guys are probably bummed that you missed out on some important things, but know that in the long run, you're going to be stronger and you're going to be better people because of it. You're going to be exceptional high school students, and I can't wait to see what the world has in store for you. Just remember that even if we're not on this particular campus anymore after this year, that you always have a place in our Hawk's Nest. Good luck!
Howard Bishop 8th graders, congratulations, you've made it. You're living through unprecedented times with many uncertainties ahead. Completing middle school through distance learning has been a challenge, but many of you have stepped up and shown why you will be successful in life. You have adapted, learned to navigate a new model of instruction, and put in the work necessary to get the job done. I look forward to seeing what mark that you make in this world. Congratulations to the future high school class of 2024. Please make sure to invite Mrs. C and me to your graduation. We will be there. Again, congratulations.
Hello guys, this is Mr. Jost. This is probably a final goodbye to everyone. I've enjoyed having you in my class. You're going to be moving on to bigger and better things in high school, and I wish you all the success in the world. But before you go, I've got one more thing I need to do. One final message. Love you guys. Take care, stay safe, and have a great summer.
Hey, it's me again. Again, students, we're very proud of all you have accomplished during your middle school careers with us here at Howard Bishop Middle School. We all know what a bizarre year it's been since Friday, March the 13th. That's when we got the word that we weren't returning to school and we'd have that extra week of spring break. We didn't know it would be for the rest of the school year. I'm very proud of the way our school has mobilized to serve our students, families, and our communities. On top of all that, we've had to pack up the entire school for our move to the swing school site. We sure hope that when you're sophomores in high school, you'll come back and visit us here at our brand new Howard Bishop Middle School. Let's close the evening with the words we use to sign off the morning announcements every day. Let's all work hard, be kind always, and have fun. Give someone a compliment during the day. When you receive a compliment, look that person in the eye and say, thank you. Thank you very much, everybody. Let's have a wonderful evening, a great summer, and a great future.